Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to opening night of the 2020-2021 high school basketball season. We are live here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Paul Bowe, alongside Montoursville's favorite son.
Exactly.
One of my favorite people to work with, Mark Musina. Mark, great to have you back.
Wait, one
here.
of?
Well, I got
to
give Jim a shout-out, got to give Rich a shout-out. But one of my favorite people to work with. Mark's back in the booth tonight, filling in. We got a good one on tap tonight, Mark. Loyalsock taking on Jersey Shore, and Jersey Shore has actually played a game already. They played back on December 11th. They played to Mifflinburg, losing 62-41, but that was like a month ago. So technically, it isn't an opener for them, but it is Loyalsock's opening game here tonight. We should have a good one.
Well, obviously, as weird as everything has been, and like you said, there are some teams that snuck a game in before things got shut down, and Loyalsock is not, but it's been a month. And the real question has been, what have kids been able to do for a month? Because some places where you have public facilities, where they haven't been able to get into the schools.
Correct. Right.
But are there other places that they have, other churches and things like that where they have basketball courts that they can go? So we're going to see. It's going to be a work in progress, and from week to week and day to day. And obviously tonight this isn't even supposed to be Jersey Shore. This is supposed to be Loyalsock and Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel bagged out. So I don't know who Jersey Shore was supposed to play, but all of a sudden, like Wednesday, they threw a game together, and here we are.
And I think we're going to see that a lot throughout the season. Teams' schedules are not even complete yet. But let's talk a little bit about Loyalsock. CI in his 47th year, Mark. Coaching, truly remarkable, well over 1,000 wins. Last season, 28-1, their lone loss only to Danville. And let's talk, the last time we've seen Loyalsock was March 11th when they defeated Camp Hill 66-65 when Eli Gare, I call it the shot heard round the world, buried a three-pointer from the left wing extended, nothing but net. The crowd ran on the court, and then the next week they were supposed to play Newman Goretti on Saturday, and you know how it goes from there. The world stopped, and the pandemic hit us, and everything was canceled. So, CI has.
So you think that was heard around the whole world?
It was heard around the world.
Everybody
everywhere.
knows Eli Gare now.
Everybody knows Eli, and I'll tell you what. CI said this team has the model this year for is unfinished business, and they definitely have unfinished business because they were left, like many teams, final 8, I believe, in the state were left, with nothing left.
It is. It's such an odd year, and if you told these, the returning players and the coaching staff that, hey, the last game you're going to play, you're going to win on a three-pointer at the buzzer, you're thinking I'm state champions because there's no other way to end it. So it's incredibly odd to end the season on a win. And just to kind of hang in limbo. But they've known it through every sport, the spring sports, the fall sports. Loyalsock here missed their first 2 football games. While some other teams were playing, they shut it down. So it has been a week-to-week, day-to-day process.
We never thought we'd even have a football season, Mark. You and I did a couple games together, and you had a full season, abbreviated season. But we got to do some games. But Loyalsock, let's talk about the basketball team here. They lost their top 2 scorers. Aiden Gare and Reese Watkins are gone. 3 starters back. Eli Gare, who started later in the year when Rivers Parish was ineligible to play districts. Siraj Ali and Idris Ali. And Idris, I say it all the time, he just got better and better as the season went along. He averaged 12.7 a game. He's a huge key this year for the Lancers.
Yeah, Idris is really, really good. He's one of these kids that you look at, if he was just big, if he had a couple more inches and 40 more pounds, who knows what division of college he could play at, because he is a really talented kid. I think for Rivers, we should say that he was ineligible because of transfer.
Right.
It wasn't because of grades or anything. But yeah, they do have a lot of points that disappeared from the scorebook. But that's just going to give more people, and both the Ali brothers you would expect are going to score. And, they've just get kids with different opportunities, and they're going to get more attempts. And, you look at their numbers of how many points they scored, but you put next to it how many attempts did you get a game. And this year, when guys are going to get to shoot a little bit and they're going to get to play, not that Aiden Gare is going to be easy to replace because he was a super talent.
Sure.
I don't think the Lancers are going to struggle for points. I really don't.
And the cupboard is far from bare.
Yes.
I always kid around with CI and say he just reloads every year. It seems more and more that guys step up. And I was talking to Eli Gare last night, and I was just asking him about their inside game, because they were strong with Reese Watkins on the boards last year. And he said, hey, I'm 5 times better than I was last year. And I quote that. That's what he said. He says, Siraj could dunk, and we got big Julian inside, 6'8", and he's going to have to be much improved to control the boards there for Loyalsock.
Well, Julian, I don't want to say he is the X factor, but he could be. Like, there are some games, depending on matchups, you wouldn't be surprised if you wake up the next morning and you see Julian had like 16 or 18 because they just had somebody, or maybe in a playoff road they run into somebody with a guy who's 6'6", who's like him, who just wants to go sit on the block, and Julian can go get a stalemate down there that kind of keeps him afloat. So there's going to be days, I think, because of the way they play and how fast they play, that Julian's not a huge factor. But I think there's going to be days that they're going to lean on him and they're going to need him.
Yeah, and Jersey Shore coming back after a 13-12 season. They've lost 2 starters, returning All-State wide receiver Caden Hess, now going to the hardwood here. He had 12 opening night for them in their loss. Damian Williams is back, and also Tristan Gallick. This is a small team for Jersey Shore. I was watching them warm up before, and I think for them to have a really good chance to win the game tonight, they got to slow the ball down. They're not going to be able to run Lancer Lightning. You know how Loyalsock likes to run up and down the court, but they got to play a half-court game. They got to slow it down. And like you said, it's opening night. There's going to be a lot of mistakes. Maybe the score won't be as high, and who knows?
I will say this. As much as people think it doesn't make sense, when you come off a really successful football season, it carries over. There's just this confidence level of we can win, we can beat teams that people don't think we're supposed to beat. We can play against teams that no one expected us to play with. And, even the way they lost in the state final to a team that kind of essentially people thought that Jersey Shore had a nice run. Now they're going to get beat up pretty bad.
And it came down to the last play.
Yeah, they lost by 7, and they were in the red zone.
Yeah.
So that will carry over for Hess and for Weary. And you say, well, it doesn't help him shoot better, it doesn't help him dribble better. No, but above the shoulders, that confidence is certainly going to help.
All right, well, that's our game of the week here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Coming up, bottom of the hour, Lancers and Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
It's Jay from Alexander Kia. Wade and I and our certified sales team are here to exceed your buying expectations. No matter what your credit situation may be, we have a plan that'll work for you with over 30 lenders fighting for your business. Rebates and discounts up to $6,000 on select new vehicles. All pre-owned vehicles have been deeply discounted. Our selection has never been better. We want to make this a September to remember. Alexander Kia, small enough to make you feel at home, large enough to exceed your buying expectations.
Hi, Lyle and Blaze here, and Lyle's dressed as a delivery man to remind you that you can buy your car online and we can deliver the car right to your house. Okay, maybe Lyle won't deliver the car right to your house, but you buy the car online from us and we will deliver it to your house. Or buy your car online and stop in any one of our showrooms for an express delivery.
Sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Hi,
Blaze Alexander here at Blaze Alexander Nissan in Muncie, and I have the Frontier, Nissan Frontier. Great little utility vehicle. We've got 65 of these in stock and coming. If you need something a little bigger, how about this Titan? This is a real beauty with over 400 horses under the hood. Blaze Alexander Nissan, where we have the largest selection of Nissans in the entire area with the Blaze Alexander low price guarantee.
If you're tired of slipping and sliding around in your current vehicle, stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the area. And with interest rates as low as 0.99% on certified pre-owned, it's definitely worth the trip to the Strip. So start your New Year's out the right way and make the trip to the Strip in Montoursville, home of the $1,000 low price guarantee.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser boys and Dan Goldman of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 21 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
This is Joel Dries, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Truck in Mansfield, and we are hosting Jeep Adventure Days now until the end of September. We are currently offering 0% APR financing, 90 days until first payment on select Jeep models. Drive home a new 2020 Jeep Cherokee for as low as $24,188 plus tax and tags. With our Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee on all new Jeeps, our prices will not be beat, or we'll give you $1,000. Shop 24/7 at blazejeepmansfield.com or stop and shop to save some green off Route 15 in Mansfield, where we're taking the deals the other guys won't.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com.
Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Joel Dries, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Truck in Mansfield, and we are hosting Jeep Adventure Days now until the end of September. We are currently offering 0% APR financing and 90 days until first payment on select Jeep models. Drive home a new 2020 Jeep Cherokee for as low as $24,988 plus tax and tags. With our Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee on all new Jeeps, our prices will not be beat, or we'll give you $1,000. Shop 24/7 at blazejeepmansfield.com or stop and shop to save some green off Route 15 in Mansfield, where we're taking the deals the other guys won't.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the opening night of the 2020-2021 high school basketball season. Paul Bowe alongside Mark Musina. Mark, we're about a minute and a half before the player introductions here, and it seems like it's going to be a good one, huh?
Does it? I don't know. We'll see. It's been so long. It's you usually get early in the season and you wonder who's sloppy, who's ready, and now this is just we're obviously into January, but who's practiced, who hasn't, how much have they practiced? Experience is certainly going to matter, and what do you have coming back? Do you have ball handlers coming back? Just I'm sure that coaches all over the place are just trying to make sure that they have their varsity kids so they know where to be. Like, what if someone throws a press on us? What are we going to do? And, if they go 2-3 zone, do we just know how to line up so we have a chance? And, obviously these guys have some guys that have played before, and these aren't two teams that are really, really going to struggle with that. But they're going to have kids that are getting a lot more minutes than they used to get, and it's going to be a challenge.
Absolutely. We'll be live on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Let's talk a little bit about some of the sponsors that made this possible.
Who, Rennie Road Armel?
Rennie Road Armel Insurance.
I'm shocked that he sponsors basketball, because they are like, if a Road Armel kid showed up at home with a basketball, they would get shot.
They'd put him right on the mat, right?
They just headgear, Asics Tigers, and go way in, and that's all they do in the Road Armel household. But, Richie was a state champ.
Well, you talked about being ready, and I'm always ready for our next sponsor. Park Pizza. Scott down at Park Pizza. Taste of tradition since 1960. Great place to eat. They got really good wings, as I would know. Really good pizza. And when we're in Williamsport, I know you're banned from Williamsport.
Whatever.
But they always take care of us. Scott sends some pies up to the press box, and we eat a little bit before the game, right, Cam?
Well, before, when you guys were just talking about ads and you said we got Park Pizza, I thought you meant you had a Park Pizza here, and I was excited. Because I could dive into one right now.
We're going to break for the Annam. We'll be right back. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Joel Dries, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Truck of Mansfield, and we are hosting Jeep Adventure Days now until the end of September. We are currently offering 0% APR financing and 90 days until first payment on select Jeep models. Drive home a new 2020 Jeep Cherokee for as low as $24,988 plus tax and tags. With our Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee on all new Jeeps, our prices will not be beat, or we'll give you $1,000. Shop 24/7 at blazejeepmansfield.com or stop and shop to save some green off Route 15 in Mansfield, where we're taking the deals the other guys won't.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic.
All right, we're back here at Loyalsock as Jersey Shore being introduced. Tristan Gallick, returning starter. We know Brandon from the Gridiron, Mark.
Do they start 4 juniors?
4 juniors and a senior.
Wow, that doesn't bode bad for next year. So, and obviously Jersey Shore, they have a lot of points to replace too, coming back from last year. So, lots of the aspects, seeing how the kids handle the masks. Now, they've been practicing with masks, so it seems so different to us. But to them, they wear them to school every day and they practiced with them. So as weird as it's going to be for many of us to see kids playing basketball with masks on for the first time, to the kids, they're doing it every day at practice. So, but it's going to be odd, just because usually you have your typical preseason. The thing about preseason that happens is how far did football go, and how many of your football players missed missed the preseason basketball. Here, it's kind of everybody's missed, and now the gym is so quiet. I'm afraid to talk to you out.
Well, for myself, I always have the all-hair team every year. This year I'm going to have an all-mask team, and I see the early winner candidate will be Sean Jensen with the mask. He looks like the Lone Ranger.
Yes, he does.
And it looks like we're going to have Siraj jumping center.
Well, Siraj is in your hair. He's a candidate right away.
Dylan Young's still the captain.
Well, yes.
And there's the tip, and it's controlled by Jersey Shore. That is Weary, up to the hoop, up and in, off the glass.
The Lancers might need a timeout. Do you take a timeout early?
Here comes Ali across the timeline. Over to the left wing extended, dribbles down. Siraj tries to set a pick. Back to Jennings. Jennings over to Jensen. Jensen lets a three-ball go. Short, batted around and rebounded by Jersey Shore. Right into the hands of Gallick. Here's that Lancer pressure now, and it's going to stay here with Jersey Shore.
Did you hear the whistle? I didn't hear the whistle.
I did not. I think Jensen stepped on the line is what they called. Caden Hess will inbound from under his own basket. Kicks it out to Gallick. Gallick swings it over to McAllister. McAllister drives in the lane, pulls up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Elijah Gare. Here comes Gare. Lancers looking to run. Eli backs it back out. Being guarded closely by Caden Hess. There's a pick. Trying to free Siraj up under the basket early. Jennings pulls up. No good off the back iron. Rebound, and we're going to have a tie-up, and it will stay here with the Lancers.
I think that's one of the issues that Siraj is going to call for so many people on the offensive glass because he's so quick and athletic, but he's so much taller now.
Three ball on the way from Ali. No good, and Jennings, good hustle there. Swings it back. Jensen. Back to Jennings, over to Gare. Swings it back to Idris.
Loyalsock plays so much pick and roll. So far, for a minute and 10 seconds, Jersey Shore's defended it well. There's a problem
There's a big step there. You see how quick Siraj gets to the basket.
He is a matchup problem, and I really think throughout the course of the year, every team that plays Loyalsock, it's going to be, how do we keep Siraj off the offensive glass? Because they'll spread the floor so much, they'll play so much pick and roll, but then when the shot goes up, it's going to be a sprint to get into the paint, and how are you going to keep Siraj out of it is going to be a problem for everybody.
He will shoot two. First one on the way is good. I'll tell you what, he's 6'4". Looks like he grew about 2 inches from last year. He looks really tall out there on the court. Only a junior. Second one on its way. Kind roll in. And we're deadlocked at 2, just underway here in Loyalsock Ball Bowl. Mark Musina taking you every step of the way.
I think he's got a little slider spin on that jump shot.
McAllister crosses over baseline, looking to dish. Nobody there. Good defense by the Lancers. Over to McAllister, swings top of the key to Gallick. Gallick, little shake and bake, drives up and under, up and in. Good drive by Kristen Gallick as he lays it in.
And you've mentioned he's the littlest guy in the court, but he's got a lot of experience coming back. That's a good hard take to the rim. And so far, Jersey Shore's got, whenever you come to Loyalsock, you're just afraid you're going to look up and you're going to be down 14-2. Yep. So Jersey Shore's got to be a little pleased that they've started out even here for the first couple minutes.
Gare misses everything on the three ball. Once again, McAllister, another rebound. Over to Gallick. Gallick survey in the court. Over to Caden Hess. Bounce pass inside. Nice jump stop in there by Williams. Up and in. Got position. Mark laid it up and in.
That's a really nice move in the paint. Good entry pass on the bounce. Hess didn't hesitate. He got it to him. And good activity there from Williams in the paint. A good start for the Bulldogs. Again, this is not their first game. I know it was a month ago, but they did play one.
Oh, nice. Siraj hangs in the air. Idris.
That's Idris, yeah.
Hangs in the air, lays it up and in.
Idris is one of the best players in the area, obviously.
And like I said, last year as the year went longer and longer, he got more and more confidence. And you saw it there. Eli down low, up and in. He'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the line. Another player for Loyalsock who got a lot more playing time as the year went on was Eli Gare.
Well, he's going to be interesting just from no matter who it is in the family situation with his big brother gone. His big brother was such a great player. He's going to have a lot more freedom and confidence, and it's going to be easier for Eli to play this year because his big brother's not here.
Well, you should have seen some of the post-game interviews last year. Aiden would tell Eli to shut up in the interview.
I'm sure.
It's funny. There's a poke there up ahead. Gare again drives, hangs in the air. Ball rolls off all the way down, and Adrice.
That looks like a cornerback right there. That's a pretty nice play. There's off the dribble.
Oh, nice off the dribble take, and he will go to the line. Loyalsock driving to the basket. Seems to be some problems for Jersey Shore stepping up there. That's 3 times in a row down the court. They got to the rim.
Why? There aren't many people around Central Pennsylvania who are going to be able to cover Adrice off the. You've almost got to pick a side and then force to help. But you just saw it. Like, I was surprised Adrice didn't finish that. Adrice was upset that he didn't finish it. But if you just let him at the top off the bounce, he's going to get to the rim a lot.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. 8-6, Loyalsock leads. We'll be right back to Loyalsock.
This is Joel Dries, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Truck of Mansfield, and we are hosting Jeep Adventure Days now until the end of September. We are currently offering 0% APR financing and 90 days until first payment on select Jeep models. Drive home a new 2020 Jeep Cherokee for as low as $24,988 plus tax and tags. With our Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee on all new Jeeps, our prices will not be beat, or we'll give you $1,000. Shop 24/7 at BlazeGMansfield.com or stop and shop to save some green off Route 15 in Mansfield, where we're taking the deals the other guys won't.
If you're tired of slipping and sliding around in your current vehicle, stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the...
All right, welcome back to Loyalsock. 8-6, 4:57 to go in the first quarter. Just underway here. Paul Bowe, Mark Musina, WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Mark, what are you seeing for the first 3 minutes?
Well, Jersey Shore did a lot better than I thought. Just the way Loyalsock plays, and they can score so quickly in bunches. One of the things about Loyalsock year in and year out, everyone can finish at the rim.
And there's their turnover right there, back over to Gare. Gare swings it to Jennings. Jennings, long-range three, short. And Ali right there with the rebound. Dries drives, hangs. Oh, boy! Siraj went to stuff that one home, but tipped it in. Got caught up in the net.
I thought he shot it, and I was thinking he should have given that to his brother, and then just from our angle, that was a walk they got away with. That was a walk. Good
Pass
little finish, though.
low.
They took advantage of it. They stole one there.
Damian McAllister
But
scores.
everyone at Loyalsock can attack the basket and finish in quick transition. And you'll see a lot of teams that don't do that, and a lot of kids who can't kind of explode to the rim and get it off the glass.
There's that give and go there. Trying to pick again with Jensen, and ball tipped out. Elijah Gare will inbound under his own basket.
There's also, you talk about the opportunities that kids get, as that's a good inbound.
Kicks it to the corner. Swings it back. Adrice thought about it. Kicks it back to Jennings. Jennings over to Jensen. Jensen, here's a matchup there. Hess bodying up with him, and Adrice Siraj too strong.
What are you going to do? He's quick. He can get off the floor, and he's 6'4". And he's only a junior.
Gallick, nice move. Down low. Blocks it away. 2-on-1 break. Jennings right to the rack. Lays it up and in. Dom Jennings.
Dominic Jennings scores.
And just like that, the Lancers are up 7.
15-8 lead now. Long three. Missed everything. Rebounded by Adrice. Adrice drives to the basket. Good block. And I think it's going to go the other way. Hit him out of bounds on the back of the leg.
See, and those are the things. It happened to Gallick at the other end. It just happened to Adrice. You have to go to the rim. You're going to get some shots blocked where you're not going to get a call. And you can't back off of it. You just know throughout the course of the game, you're not going to get a whistle every time. You're not going to get it off every time. What do we have, a TV timeout? What's going on?
I think we got another timeout on the floor. Not sure who called it. Let's talk Park Pizza timeout. We'll call this one. Mark, what do you think?
You keep saying, can we order one? Will they bring one to the door?
Well,
I'll go get it.
Cam's a delivery guy, and he's running the board here tonight, so I'm not sure if they got another delivery guy out there, Cam, to bring us up a pizza. He's shaking his head. Huh?
We don't go to Loyalsock. I'll tell
what do you mean? They don't go to Loyalsock?
I don't blame them. I try not to go to Loyalsock. So with a Golden Strip, I'm there all the time. But I'll tell you one of the other interesting factors. We've seen it in football so much watching on TV, how much you're going to be able to hear, how much the coaches are going to be able to coach more because there's nobody in the crowd. So it's going to be echoey. You're going to be able to hear player communication. That, if you ask me, has been the most fascinating thing about the football season. You've heard so much quarterback calls and defense. You can just hear so much more, and it's going to be like that in gyms all over the place.
I'll be calling some signals and say, Mark's the mic. We're going to change the play. And there is a turnover there.
That's a good pass. It was a good dribble, good pass. And as long as, for both Gaelic and Idris, as long as they can keep breaking guys down off the dribble when they get in the paint, they're going to have to go hard to the hoop. They're going to get some whistles. They're going to get some to go, but they are going to get some blocked.
There's a pass, big Julian down low, and he will be hacked in the act, and he will go to the line. Julian returning here for his senior year, 6'8", averaging 5.6 a game last year. Got some good minutes at the beginning of the year. The end of the year, he faded off a little bit, but he's only going to get better.
Notice who fed him was Siraj, and he's like, listen, little guys, this is how you feed a big guy. So when we're down here and we're open, just lob it into us.
First one no good, 15-8. Loyalsock leads. Second one on its way. And it is good. 8-point lead. Loyalsock doubled them up. 2:58 to go, first quarter. And now you see Loyalsock starting to extend that press a little bit. Just so you know I'm there.
I was going to say that's a foul.
Yep.
But it was close, and that's what Loyalsock does. He didn't quite get there, but he was close. When he jumped to it, he was just a step off, but that's how they get the transition and go the other way.
Brendan Clark coming into the game.
Entering the game for the Lancers was number 21, Brendan Clark.
Over to Gallic. Gallic takes a look. Swings it back to Embick. Embick, long three. No good. Rebounded by Weary. Weary kicks it back to Gallic. Look to reset. Back to Hess at the top of the key. Oh, nice move. Kicks it back out to the corner. Embick, long three. Gare comes down with it. Comes Eli Gare. Nice rebounded by Clark underneath, but Hess cleans the boards. 2:15 to go.
Yeah, Jersey Shore is going to have to hit one of these sooner or later.
Hess dips down, and he's going to go to the line. A blocking foul on, I think it's on Clark, 21, right? Or did they call it on Julian?
I don't. Yeah, they called it on Clark. Obviously, whenever you come into Loyalsock or you're playing Loyalsock anywhere, you have to have a good shooting night. And Jersey Shore's got a couple looks. But as you talked about pace, just Loyalsock can force the pace so much, and they started out slow. I think in the first 2 minutes they had 2 points. And then all of a sudden in the next 4 minutes they have 14 more. So, they're going to end up if Jersey Shore can't play this game in the 20s or in 20 points every quarter, they can't get up into the 80s.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
But it's really challenging when you break the press to not play fast. Julian from deep. Nice.
Julian from three.
Julian Wilson for three.
So it is really, you have to be really disciplined. And see, even if it goes, that's a quick trip, and that's what Loyalsock wants. And here they got transition and numbers going the other way.
Hess intercepts. Having a hard time controlling there. Hess forces that one, tries to get the roll, doesn't. Rebounded by Siraj, up ahead to Gare. Gare
That's a block.
Initiates contact, and they're going to get a blocking foul, and he will go to the line again.
The two interesting, obviously Idris is their best player, but the two interesting guys to me are Siraj and Gare, because Siraj is just coming into his own, and he's going to be such a matchup problem for everyone. And for Gare, because now it's just a little quick. He looked like he rushed that. Just slow down, kid, and stroke it. But he's had all off season to think about the three that he made. Like that's the last. So that's got to be confidence building. And again, he's a senior now. There's no, big brother oppression telling you, give me the ball, don't do this, don't do that. So, it's kind of his time to spread his wings, and there's going to be some times going in because he doesn't want to miss 2 free throws very often. But he's going to be interesting to see how he goes throughout the year.
Hess again being doubled. Now over to Bloom, slapped away into the hands of Julian Wilson. Here come the Lancers. 19-10, 1 minute to go. First quarter, Jensen down low, spin move off the glass, no good. Ball still batted around. It comes down with Gallic, smallest guy in the court, as you said, Mark.
He's a good player.
Yeah, here comes Gallic. Pulls it back. Hess for three, swatted. Into the hands of Julian, up ahead to Clark. We're getting a little sloppy here.
But this is like they're trying, and it's kind of first game sloppy, but Loyalsock gets it. People are running. They're getting in transition. They're getting out blocking threes, which, they're obviously defending the three-point line. But they are so athletic that everybody can run, everybody can chase, and they get the ball and they want to go. And that's why they put up 20-some a quarter and end up scoring 90.
Adree's first one on the way is good.
And it's not – when you think for most high school teams, if you score 20 in a quarter, you shot it really well. Loyalsock, the only three they've made was Julian, isn't it? Like everything else has been kind of going to the rim, getting to the foul line. It has certainly not been a work of art here in this first quarter.
Number 2, Grayson Watkins.
Grayson Watkins now coming into the game. Mark, interesting story on Grayson. Has not played basketball since middle school. He's a senior. Said, hey, I'm coming out for the team, and CI's very high on him. Says he's one of the best athletes on the Loyalsock roster this year. So
now this is Reese's brother. It's not Connor's brother.
Right, Reese's brother.
Yeah, one of the – as we got a turnover here. No, we do not.
Long cross-court pass. Oh, and he stepped out.
He stepped way out. He was like usually step on the line. He stepped over the line. He almost stepped in the crowd.
CI made that call for him.
So, we'll talk about Watkins as the game goes on, but he is – I don't know if he's quite the X factor. He might be like the Z factor for this team, but he's a guy that could help them. And as you said, you don't often see basketball players who haven't played since 9th grade come back and help you.
Long three by Jennings. Count it.
Number 22, Dominic Jennings.
I'll tell you what, Dom Jennings is a streaky shooter. If he gets hot and he feels it, my thing with Dominic last year, I used to tell him, when you're open, shoot the ball. He never used to shoot. 3 at the buzzer. No good. We played one quarter here in Loyalsock. Lancers 24, Bulldogs 10. We'll be right back. Hoopers Only TV, WebWeeklyLive.com.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Back at Loyalsock as we've completed the first quarter of the first game. And it's weird to keep saying the first game because Jersey Shore played one a month ago. But Loyalsock off to their typical start as they're up 24-10 against the Bulldogs here. Again, in a game, if you're looking at schedules, if you were something earlier in the week, this was supposed to be Jersey Shore and Mount Carmel. We'll kind of get into that, why Mount Carmel's not here. And we're not even really sure why Mount Carmel isn't here. But Jersey Shore agreed to play. So here we are starting off second quarter.
And Jersey Shore will be going from left to right on your screen once again. Bloom with the ball. That's not where you want Owen Bloom is out there. Swings it over to Emick. Emick, head fake drives, ball tipped around again, and Adrees comes down with it. We're going to have a loose ball foul.
I think it was on Emick. Yeah, it's good help defense. As we were talking about Watkins going in, that there's speculation. I don't know if this is unofficial speculation or if he said it, but he's playing because of COVID, because he's bored. And there's nothing else to do, and this is the only way you can get out of the house. Because, now I guess – kids they're trying to go back to school. I guess a lot of schools are going to try to go back Monday, but these kids have been sitting home for a month, and he's like, "Well, I'll just go play basketball."
Yeah.
And because he's such a good athlete, it just depends how quick his learning curve is. But with the way Loyalsock plays, if he can make layups and he can press, he's a good guy to play 2 minutes at a time or 3 minutes at a time, or depending you get injuries or. This year, you're always trying to develop depth because of injuries. This year, you're developing depth because of someone's contact traced and how long they're quarantined.
Yeah.
So,
and we've seen that with football. Many kids, being out for games, day of the game. Muncie ran into, they had the whole starting offense just about out the one game. And
That's good. Jennings with good defense. I thought he was going to get a 5 call, and I got a turnover.
Here comes 3-on-2 break for the Lancers. Pulls it back. Jennings, nice head fake, drives, pulls up jumper.
That's nice.
That was pretty.
That is nice.
Jennings with the bucket.
Over to McAllister, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Jennings getting it done on both ends of the court here. Lancer opens up that lead now to 17.
McAllister, his first, team's 8th.
And Jersey Shore has got to be careful here. They got to get something going offensively. They got to be careful they don't get blown out of the gym here in the first half.
I think they just said, he was in awe of the pull-up J, and he kind of gave him. I think that was a block. But
over to Julian. Julian swings it. Jennings again, 3. He's feeling it. That one's no good off the rim, and Jensen saves it from going out. 3-on-2 break for the Bulldogs. If they wanted, they back it out. Over to Bloom. Bloom kicks it back to Hess. Long 3. Missed everything, and a rebound by Watkins. Watkins up ahead to Ali. You could just see Idris wanted that right off the dribble and drives up and in and draws the foul.
I mean, and that's just so easy. Like, it's not I don't want to say it doesn't look like he's trying hard, but that was just so smooth and almost effortless, and there's like a burst without – he just plays hard, but he looks like he's always under control. If you saw the Williamsport game last year when Loyalsock played Williamsport up at Lycoming College, that's a jump ball. They're going to call foul on somebody.
I was doing wrestling that night. I was not there.
Like Idris single-handedly bailed him out.
Yeah.
And they were down 8 or 10 or whatever with 4 minutes to go, and it was almost it's hard to say single-handedly, but it was almost single-handedly in pulling out a game that they had no business winning.
McAllister.
He's good.
Yeah, nice work.
He's really played a good first 8 minutes, 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, and Idris last year, much of the early season, he was suffering an ankle injury. So he was out, and I remember in the PHAC playoffs, he was sick.
Look at Julian. Julian's like, get me the rock.
But like I said, he got off to a slow start last year, Idris, with the injuries, and then the end of the year he was sick. And like I said, he put together a good year. Hess with the ball on the left wing over to Bloom. 32-12. Bloom drives down the lane.
Good
Poetry
take.
in motion,
Very
right
nice.
up and in off the glass.
Very nice. I was kind of expecting him to go with the two-hand tomahawk there, but he decided it's the first time I'm just going to lay it in. They try to trap, and Idris
he drives,
baseline,
reverse.
He got fouled.
Throws in reverse, no call there. Hess has the ball. For the ball at 32-14, 5.5 to go in the first half.
Ooh, you got to catch it two-handed. You don't catch it off the dribble. And you could see, that's a good pass. There's been a lot of just out of sync from both sides. We've seen Loyalsock look a little sloppy in their transition. Jersey Shore's had trouble with, and it's hard. This is another aspect. Jersey Shore's got a bigger gym. Coming to Loyalsock and playing here is hard because the gym is smaller. So when you're used to practicing in a bigger court.
A nice take by Gare. Nope. Ball bounced around, got his own rebound.
Nice pass.
Off the glass, up and in.
Siraj
Ali. Also, you talk about brothers that were checking into the game here. How about brother of Jaden Ross?
Oh,
Jaden Ross, brother of Gerald, excuse me.
Gerald,
Jaden checking into the game.
Substitution number 21, Brandon Weary.
I did not know that there was another Ross coming.
Tristan Gallick. And number 0, Damian Williams.
Wholesale substitutions here.
One of the interesting things that we'll talk about the Lancers here, you might not remember this, but years ago, North Carolina had a starting 6, and they would rotate 6 starters through so you would start 5 out of every 6 games. I remember Maktar Jai was one of them. I don't know if it was the Vince Carter, Anton Jameson era, or if it was Stackhouse and Rasheed. I think it was Carter and Jameson. But that's what they did it. And, they had NBA superstars they would start 5 out of every 6 games. That's how they rotated it to keep. And there's a discussion that Loyalsock might do that and Julian be the 6 starters. I think they got away with a foul there.
Absolutely up ahead.
But how are you going to guard this? Oh, that's a block, or that's a whistle. You got to call something there. That was a charge. I can't believe Siraj didn't go around him. He kind of ran over him, but you got to call something. But either way, so the Lancers might do that with their 6 studs. Julian did not start tonight, but as the rotation goes, you may see, all the Ali brothers and everybody. And when you have 6, it does create there's a big gap mentally for kids and everybody else between position number 5 and position number 6. If I'm a starter, I'm coming off the bench. When you can create that 6 starters, then it's an interesting scenario when you can work it.
No, absolutely. And you want to also see what you have on that bench down the line because you don't know when you're going to need players 7 through 10 on that bench too. So you're going to see a lot of different players in the game for Loyalsock, and Siraj is just so tough. They do not have an answer for him at all.
Nobody's going to. You're going to see that a lot. Fake the 15-footer. I mean, at that point, you just got to give him the 15-footer and just don't get beat off the dribble. Nice move.
Spin move. Blocked by Jensen. Here come the Lancers.
He was looking for a whistle. I think Jensen with good defense.
Jensen walked on that one, but they're going to get a block.
You just see how it's like there has never been a Loyalsock team that didn't get the ball off the glass 14, and go, and everybody goes.
Team's 10th.
Jensen on the line to shoot 2. We got a 30-second timeout.
Who called it? Jersey Shore?
Shore's going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll let you read a little commercial, Mark.
Rennie Road Armel Insurance, right here on Westminster Drive in Loyalsock. They were good Montoursville people, then they moved to Loyalsock. I don't know why anyone would ever do that. But Rennie and Richie, they're all there. And if you need any help with any sort of insurance or financial services, call Rennie, Richie.
Or Paul.
Or Paul. And they'll take care of you right there on Westminster Drive in Loyalsock.
Park Pizza, my favorite.
How come you get the pizza ads and I get the insurance ads?
Well, that's vice versa, and I do insurance for a living, but we're going to talk about Park Pizza. I eat for a living also, too. We got the wings. We got good hoagies there. I like their sausage pizzas, really good. Me and Coach went down there. No hoagies there? Oh, okay, pizza and wings. Cam corrected me. I had a sausage pizza there. Don't they have stromboli there? Yeah, we do. I had stromboli there. That's considered a hoagie, but it's baked in the oven. I'm Italian. What are you talking about?
If the place is called Park Pizza, you just get pizza.
Well, absolutely.
You don't call Park Pizza to get wings. You get pizza.
They have good wings. Their wings are good, absolutely.
Do they have pineapple pizza there?
Who eats that?
Oh, it's the best.
Ugh.
You don't like pineapple pizza?
No.
Have you ever had it?
I would not eat it.
Have you? So you've never had it?
Would not eat it. It doesn't belong on pizza. We'll have this discussion at halftime.
We will have this. It is delicious.
Second one rolls off. No good. Williams hauls the boards up ahead to McAllister. McAllister drives in, and he is fouled by Idris.
Again, something to remind of Jersey Shore. They start 4 juniors. McAllister's one of the juniors, right?
Yep. Only senior is Weary.
So this is certainly bodes well for next year, assuming that we're not running around in masks again. But that was a little flat. But McAllister's had a pretty decent first half, and it is hard to come here and play. This is what a few years back, Montoursville won a district title, and we beat Loyalsock at Montoursville. When we came here, I think we lost by 41. So the gym's just suited for the way they play. Oh, he should have shot that. He kind of got overkind there.
Over to Garrett. Garrett lobs it down low to Siraj.
That is a good entry pass, Eli.
Kicks it in reverse, up and in.
With a basket.
But it is, for anyone, when you're Jersey Shore, you're like, okay, our first game in a month and we're going to go to Loyalsock. Like, I tip my hat to them for coming here because they could have certainly said, now we'd rather not.
Yeah, they played once last year, 80-49. Loyalsock won. Overhead Jennings. Jennings drives hard to the basket, up the window, up and in. Dom Jennings having a good half.
I'm impressed with Jennings. I didn't think Jennings was this good, to be honest with you. He is going to be a weapon.
Absolutely. He reminds us a lot of Rivers Parish last year.
Yeah, that's a very good comparison. And you just see, he likes to shoot the 3. We've seen, but nobody at Loyalsock ever just shoots 3s. We just see them in transition. They're all very comfortable going hard to the rim, going to the paint, whether you drive, draw, and dish, and finish. They don't have those guys that are just designated three-point shooters.
No.
That was a good little play. It didn't go down, but that was nice.
Off the rim, rebounded by Jaden Ross. Ross now.
Is he a freshman? What grade is Ross in?
He is a junior.
Siraj, it doesn't go. That's a good little move. That's a good little move. And he's 6'8", and he's bigger than everyone. That's the big kid on the playground just bullying the little kids. But
that might be 10 for him for the ball game.
That's good. He's going to be a problem, too.
I miss Doc Massey not being here.
See, so just think of the teams that when you have to go if they play him and Ali together and Siraj together, or not Siraj, his brother, how are you going to guard them both?
Yeah.
And who matches up with the 6'4"? It's going to be a problem as long as they're getting productivity out of Julian.
Callister kicks it back to Williams over the corner. Hess, another three. This time he hits one. Caden Hess from downtown. And Jersey Shore desperately needed that basket.
I was going to say, his rotation looks good. Everything looks good. One of these is going to go down for him, and he finally hits one to get off the schneid. And then, right, Jersey Shore, you just want good trips. I mean, you're down 26. It's almost halftime. You want just a good trip. Good defense. Let's take care of the ball on offense. Let's get a good shot. Loyalsock still forcing tempo here. We've got Watkins back in.
Yep, 45-19, a minute and 23 to go. Hard to the rack, a little too hard. Rebounded by Williams. Williams looking to run up ahead to McAllister. Kicks it back to Gallick. Gallick, nice move, and we're going to get a reach right there on Idris.
Good transition defense from Idris because he took away the three. I think he just got a little too handsy, and I think a foul he didn't need to give. But
Callister inbounds over to Gallick. Nice crossover, kicks it back to the corner. Hess lets another three go. You know what? Julian altered that shot. He got in his way, and he had to pull up high on that one.
Loyalsock has contested the three-point line very well.
Julian looking to post up here.
High pick and roll again.
Back out to Julian. Lob inside to Clark. Clark off the window, no good. Rebound batted around right to the hands of Ross. Ross pull-up jumper, that's short. Rebound by Hess. 37 seconds to go.
Loyalsock has entered the ball very well for a group that, and again, these guys, they haven't had a gym to play in. It's not like there was a local Y that was open, unless they're shoveling driveways in the 20-degree weather. There was just no play. That's an offensive foul. That is offensive. But they have the touch lob pass is something that you kind of just can't roll out of bed and do. They've done it very nicely here in the first half.
Ross with the ball, left wing.
Good cut.
Down low, nice cutter. Grayson Watkins at the doorstep. Up and in at the horn.
And that ends the half.
He doesn't look like a kid who hasn't played basketball.
We played one half here at Loyalsock, 47-21. Lancers by 26. We'll be right back. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV.
If you're tired of slipping and sliding around in your current vehicle, stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the area. And with interest rates as low as 0.99% on certified pre-owned, it's definitely worth the trip to the Strip. So start your New Year's out the right way and make the trip to the Strip in Montoursville, home of the $1,000 low price guarantee.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Hey, this is Rhonda from Dolly's West at 701 Park Avenue. We are open for dine-in, takeout, and DoorDash, our newest thing. The hours are every day 7 to 7, except for Sunday is 7 to 3. You can have our amazing breakfast all day, every day. And try some of Jerry's famous specials starting at 11. Don't forget about our amazing, delicious homemade pies and sticky buns. Stay safe and see you soon.
It's
the winter sales event, and the Kaiser boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Hi, Lyle and Blaze here, and Lyle's dressed as a delivery man to remind you that you can buy your car online and we can deliver the car right to your house. Okay, maybe Lyle won't deliver the car right to your house, but you buy the car online from us and we will deliver it to your house. Or buy your car online and stop in any one of our showrooms for an express delivery.
Current vehicle, stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the area. And with interest rates as low as 0.99% on certified pre-owned, it's definitely worth the trip to the Strip. So start your New Year's out the right way and make the trip to the Strip in Montoursville, home of the $1,000 low price guarantee.
Make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
This is Rhonda from Dolly's West at 701 Park Avenue. We are open for dine-in, take-out, and DoorDash, our newest thing. The hours are every day 7 to 7, except for Sunday is 7 to 3. You can have our amazing breakfast all day, every day. And try some of Jerry's famous specials starting at 11. Don't forget about our amazing, delicious homemade pies and sticky buns. Stay safe and see you soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Loyalsock. We are at the half, 47-21. Loyalsock leads at Mark. The score got out of hand quickly as Lancer Lightning started going up and down the court.
Well, I'll tell you this, too. We came in here, we knew what Loyalsock had back. You know, we knew what Jersey Shore had back, and obviously Loyalsock was, what were they last year, 28-1, and we kind of expected this. So when you look at the Jersey Shore side, if you're Jersey Shore's coaching staff, you're like, this is a good start. this kind of this shows us some things, but going forward, they're not going to play a team that's much better than this. I mean, Danville's loaded. There are some teams that are good. I don't know if Danville's on Jersey Shore schedule, but when you come out like this, it's I don't say it's a good wake-up call for your kids, but it's also there's no pressure of like win-loss. Everybody on their schedule that's coming to Loyalsock is kind of, I don't want to say expecting to lose, but you don't come in here expecting to win. You hope to win, you hope to play well. So I'm sure there's not tears flowing in the Jersey Shore locker room. It's a long season, hopefully, if they can keep kids on the court, we can keep kids in school. But this is not a terrible way to start your season for Jersey Shore. And for a little bit, you find out what your kids are made of. Who's going to keep fighting even, when you're down 26 at halftime.
Yeah, and for Jersey Shore, I mean, some bright spots. Damian McAllister, 3 rebounds, 4 points, really good underneath. Tristan Gallant showed some really good leadership. Caden Hess, 5 points, had 3 rebounds, and Damian Williams had 4 points towards the end of the half. Some bright spots for Jersey Shore. But for the Lancers, I mean, you talk about distributed scoring. Siraj Ali, 14 points. He had his way, Mark.
Oh, yeah, Siraj. Does he have 14? Massey had him for 12, 5 for 6 from the field. Idris, he has Idris, 9, 5, and 5.
Right.
It's not 5 rebounds, it's 5 steals, I just assumed. So Idris is on pace for a triple-double with steals. And then you throw in at the beginning Julian and Jennings with 9 each. Jennings has 2 steals. Julian has 3 rebounds. But when you're getting 9 each from Julian Wilson and Jennings and they're dropping threes, it causes a lot of problems. And then you got Jensen with 3 blocks. And that's in a half. So if you get somebody with a 5 or 6 block game, that's really good at any level of basketball, especially in a 32-minute high school game. So stats compliments of Chris Massey.
And we're hoping to have the
local
19th.
Legend.
He said he'll be back the 19th, Doc.
Is that what he is?
That's what he told me yesterday.
He's in a contract dispute, right? He's holding out for more money.
He's holding out for more
cash.
That
what it is? He's a greedy man. And but no, Massey is a stat. Have you ever tried to just sit and do stats during a game
Have you ever tried to read Massey stats? I've seen cave paintings that were more legible than that. He is the man. He goes a mile a minute with stats, and then he tweets, and he tweets.
It's unbelievable.
And then he answers my pain in the red emails.
Take away the tweeting. I couldn't even do the stats like he does.
He's a man. He's the man among boys.
But you talk about cave paintings. He can do it because I'm not even sure he can read. It's just Doc,
this is all Mark. Remember when we played that basketball game? We talked about it last year. It was going to be, I think it was going to be me and you against Jim Webb and Rizzo.
Is that? Yeah. They have no shot.
Massey said he'd ref.
Do you know? Well, can you just imagine how much Rizzo and Webb would be yelling at each other the whole game?
Cam, you can ref too.
How many times can one team say, "Give me the ball" more?
All right, we're starting the second half for Eli. Alley-oop!
They broke the rim.
Rim tilted, going for Siraj.
That was close. That's a good pass.
Yeah.
And obviously they planned that coming out of the break, and they got what they wanted. It just didn't go. But I think,
Gallic threw the ball to Williams, was not looking. And now here comes that token press just to say, hey, I'm there.
And these are one of the other things that Loyalsock is doing. Remember, they're trying to get into shape, trying to get in game shape.
Well, they got a big game tomorrow night. I mean, they don't have much time to bask in the glory if this does hold out the way it is. They're at Danville tomorrow night.
But so how soon do you pull it off? How long do you keep working as
Well, I think you got to play your starters
as
much as you can here because, like you said, there's been so many days between they haven't been practicing and, the COVID and the schools being shut down. So you got to give it a look here. Not saying you're looking to run the score up on everybody, but you got to develop. And now, you're playing – most teams are going to be playing a 16-game season, and the games are bunched together. There's not much breaks.
Well, and then but tomorrow when you got to bounce back and play Danville tomorrow,
right.
Danville's – and I know you just said they're picking up teams out of Pittsburgh. Danville might be the most talented team in Central Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Danville's tough. KJ Riley back, Dressler back, Harwood back. They have 3 starters back, maybe 4. They might have a 4th starter back. But that team last year gave Loyalsock their only loss. And I'll tell you what, I did that game. Jim and I did that game. They really muscled Loyalsock around, something I didn't think I'd be saying. but they did.
Adrice with a 3. That's his first 3 of the game, I think. He's got 12.
He has 12, and Siraj has 16.
Good cut. I think Gaelick's played well. I like Gaelick's game.
Back over to Hess. Hess, ball poked away. Siraj up ahead to Adrice.
Oh, his brother didn't know. He
Eli
tried to
lays
leave
it in.
He tried to leave him the oop off the glass, and his brother just said, "My fault." Because that's I was surprised when he went up. I was like, I thought he would give it back to him, and he gave it to him off the glass, and his brother didn't know it was coming.
We got a 30-second timeout, 54-21.
Are we here?
Yeah,
we're here. I'm
staying
sorry.
here.
I thought we were going to commercial. See, now I was trying to listen in because I wanted to hear what insightful things as they're making fun of Siraj because he missed the alley-oop off the glass.
I'll tell you what. You can listen in. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. 30-second timeout here. WebWeeklyLive.com. Hoopers Only TV. Mark needs some news.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser Boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
All right, we're back here at Loyalsock. Mark, what'd you get from that conversation down there?
Nothing. Right after they just shut up, they blocked me out. they hit my mute button on the Zoom.
Nice bounce pass by Gallic, kicks
That's a
it back.
good trip.
McAllister, long 3, rebounded by Ali. So right to the basket, and that was like Moses parting the Red Sea as everyone went left and right. And Siraj went right down the middle, laid it up and in. He's having a field day tonight. That's 18 for the big man for Loyalsock.
Well, he's 6'4". He goes, gets it off the rim, puts it on the floor, beats everyone down court.
Gallic for 3. That popped out like a jack in the box there. That thing just came out, was halfway out and came back up. Swings it back court to Gare. Gare drives.
Oh, he got a bail out there. He had one more kick. He should have gone to Jennings sitting on the wing. But
needing a call on Williams.
Jersey Shore foul
There, Hess.
number 0, Damian
Oh,
Williams.
they did call it on Williams.
Third.
Third foul.
Team's first of the half. At the line for the Lancers, number 1, Elijah Gare.
Eli at the line. He's rushing that, Mark.
yeah,
you can see him. He's kind of leaning
very
in.
fast. Like, slow down. Deep breath. Slow down.
Now, Jim Webb always says good rotation on the ball, like a ritual. Short again.
I don't know. I think it's more like a golf swing. You don't want to get up there and fire it. You want to be nice and patient and ready when you go. That's a good take. Couldn't get it to go, but
Weary no good up ahead.
you just see how Loyalsock gets the ball and goes. And when somebody gets a rebound, he's got multiple guys flying up the wings.
Jennings has 11 tonight. And there's that tenacious defense again. 5:07 to go, 58-21. And that should stay with Jersey Shore, right?
It will, yeah. And there's a fatigue level coming in here too, because you also can't replicate in practice. No matter how many sprints you're on, you can't replicate game speed. And then the Lancers are playing at such a high speed, and they're going to give that to Loyalsock. They're going to say it was off Gaelic. But there's just constant pressure. So you don't get a breather. And one of the aspects of this, depending on how you play defense yourself, like if you play a lot of zone or if you play a lot of, what do they call it, like pack line or tag line, like University of Virginia plays, where you're just always in help position, then you don't face relentless pressure in practice. And when you come and you face a team like this, sometimes you get there, and you might have 2 or 3 trips where you're okay, but sooner or later the pressure gets to you, and then you'll turn the ball over 4 times out of 6 trips, and the Lancers are just shooting free throws at the other end. Another good entry, a good spin.
Nice drop step there. Could not get it to go, but he will go to the line. Looking for points 19 and 20 on the night.
So here's the next question.
Jersey Shore foul
And again, it's
0,
weird
Damian
because his
Williams.
little brother, how big's his little brother, 5'9",
second.
5'10"?
Going to the
What
line
did they
for
list
the
him at?
Lancers is
They're going to
number
lie
4,
in his
Saraga
listing.
Lee.
They say 6 foot.
Well, they're lying. So what happens if he comes back next year and he's 6'6"? Like, he's not going to be slower. He's not going to handle the ball worse.
Lancer substitution number 14.
I mean, right now,
Jensen.
just
And
watching
for
him
Jersey Shore,
in
number 44,
for a
Colin
quarter or for a half and 5/8 of a game, he's going to be a problem for – he's going to be the best rebounder in every game he plays, almost. There might be one kid that runs. But you're not going to find kids in central Pennsylvania that can pull the ball off the glass and in 3 dribbles be at half court and lead the break.
Jensen lays it up and in, and I think we had an inadvertent horn there.
And then at the post, once he gets the ball in the post, his spin dribbles are going to be just quicker than everyone else, so you're going to have to immediately double, and then it's going to open the threes. And he's only a junior.
Yeah. Yeah, and last year, I was at one time, he was shooting 72% from the field with guys like Aiden Gare and Reese Watkins taking most of the shots. He was underneath, and he was getting the ball and laying it off the glass. And, some games he'd be 8 for 10 and, from the field. And he's really going to have his chance to shine this year, like you said. There's not going to be many people around here that's going to stop.
Well, and when you go back to Eli Gare's three-pointer at the buzzer, it was Siraj that fed him the ball. And as they were talking about, I was talking to Jeff Everett, who's the assistant coach. He's like, they kind of got in a little.
They almost threw it away.
It was like a jailbreak there.
Yep, they almost threw it away.
He says, Siraj ends up with it. And he said, if anyone else ends up with it, they're shooting it.
Right.
But Siraj found it. He saw Eli open on the wing, gave him the ball. So what gets lost in it is he had the great unselfish assist that made the three-pointer available, and then COVID showed up, and it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, well, obviously it was set up for Aiden to try to free Aiden up, and they almost threw the ball away at half court there.
Right.
And like you said, Siraj threw it over to Eli, and, the rest was history, and they were on to play Newman Goretti. That never happened, and no matter what would have happened in that game, it doesn't matter. I mean, Newman Goretti had a couple kids.
Well, yeah, that would have been a problem, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good backdoor
nice
cut.
Backdoor cut.
Oh, he
Julian
should have
up
gone
high.
through. That was nice.
We got a foul there, and Bloom was going to go to the line, it looks like. And at this point in the game here, 3 minutes to go, we got a running clock going here now. Jersey Shore just looking for little things, looking for bright spots to build. Like they said, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you got to keep going.
As opposed to all the other cities that were.
Only Rome, right.
So, but yeah, like every trip, we're just playing for good looks, and it's one of the hard things. Early in the year, it's not that hard. Because the coach is like, listen, if you stop playing defense, you stop sharing the ball, you stop running what we want, I'll just put you on the bench. As the year goes on, it can be a drag. But, every trip is a you just want to do the right things. You don't want to turn the ball over. You don't want to get beat off the dribble. You want to fight hard for rebounds. I thought he was going to let that go.
A nice dipsy doodle. And right back in, grabbed it. No one boxed out and put it right in. Do you have any scores from the Montoursville game? Did you get any updates from over there?
No, that's a good question. Here, you carry the load for a while.
I'll try to. I'll see what I can do. Emick with the ball. Kicks it back over to Bailey. Bailey back to Emick, top of the key, thought about it. Now back over to Bailey. 65-21, 2:36 to go in the third quarter. It's been all Loyalsock. Long three by Hess. Off the back iron, and another rebound by Ali. Up ahead to Gare. Gare's going to pull the string for the three. Off the back iron. Rebound Wilson.
Nice pass.
Back to Jennings. Over to Jensen.
This is a very nice trip for the Lancers. They shared the ball extremely well. Julian could have forced it back up kind of in traffic. He's bigger than everyone else, but he had a nice little kick out.
And you hit it right on the head. You're talking like 20 a quarter, and it looks like that's the way we're headed. 67-22, 1:56 to go, and here comes some of the reinforcement. CI's going to do a line change here.
So how many days does Siraj not have a double-double this year? I mean, it's just the way Loyalsock plays. Because they play so fast, you get so many extra possessions. The other team's going to get shots. You're going to get shots. Offensive rebound. I just don't see how.
Got a score coming in.
I think Montours was beating Lewisburg. It says 51-33 is, but I assume that's supposed to be us. Okay, yes, and they just sent back we are winning, stupid autocorrect. So Montoursville's beating Lewisburg 51-33. Nice pass there.
Clark from the corner. Ball bats around, rebounded by Watkins. Watkins turned it over. Here comes Gallick up. Right down the middle and laid it in. Tristan Gallick.
You see the athleticism from Watkins, though, on the offensive glass. He ended up with a turnover. He got caught in traffic, but.
Ross with the ball. Cy Kavanaugh also into the game.
one of the things that the Lancers, an underappreciated part of their game, again, because the way they go to the rim so much in transition, they go to the rim on the offensive glass well, too, usually.
Oh, Kavanaugh, nice board there. Ball kicked around. Now, here's a question for you. Think you were seeing any more of the starters the rest of the fourth or no?
Well, Ali's still in there.
Well, he's the only one.
I don't know.
Maybe a minute. You might see a minute of them.
It's
maybe.
such an atypical year, but they also play tomorrow night.
Right.
So right now they're trying to think of good rebound from Watkins. I think he drew the foul. But you're trying to think now of what makes us better for tomorrow, because tomorrow, like, they have a juggernaut. This isn't just a good game. Like, this is a great game tomorrow. Nice
At
little
the
move.
horn. We played 3 quarters here in Loyalsock, 67 to 24, a 20-3 quarter in favor of the Lancers.
Did you do that math all by yourself?
I did.
That was nice.
Well, with that, let's take a break. We got some bills to pay. How about a word from Blaze Alexander?
You're tired of slipping and sliding around in your current vehicle? Stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the area. And with interest rates as low as 0.99% on certified pre-owned, it's definitely worth the trip to the Strip. So start your New Year's out the right way and make the trip to the Strip in Montoursville, home of the $1,000 low price guarantee.
Hi, Lyle and Blaze here, and Lyle's dressed as a delivery man to remind you that you can buy your car online and we can deliver the car right to your house. Okay, maybe Lyle won't deliver the car right to your house, but you buy the car online from us and we will deliver it to your house. Or buy your car online and stop in any one of our showrooms for an express delivery.
All right, we're back here in Loyalsock. It's all Lancers. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hoopers Only TV, webweeklylive.com. Paul Bull, Mark Musina. Game number 1 of many this year. We're going to be streaming live, hopefully. Our next game will be Tuesday night from the Magic Dome. The Comets of Crestwood.
Nice little cut there. That might have been a foul, but
are coming in to play the Millionaires. And I believe that is Williamsport's home first game.
I think it is too. Who were they? They were supposed to have Hazleton tonight?
They were supposed to play Hazleton tomorrow, but
okay.
Hazleton program is on hold due to COVID concerns. I was reading, and I got the news. My brother is one of the vice principals up there, so got the news from them. They postponed the game of Williamsport. They're going to play it, I believe, February 20th. Sometime in late February, they're going to play that Williamsport-Hazleton game in the Magic Dome here. Gallick, long 3, no good. And rebounded by...
Is that Ross's brother?
That is Ross with the rebound. Nice pass to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh to Clark. Up and under and in. Brendan Clark.
Brendan Clark with a basket.
Tight end on the Lancer football team.
Yeah, he moves all right.
Yeah.
Jamie Spencer, Newman coach, sending his love our way. Something about #mute button, something like that.
Oh, he wanted to turn your mic off, I guess.
Lovely. That's lovely. To think that we say all those nice things about Jamie.
I like Jamie.
Then he's taking shots at us like that.
He was on you. He doesn't like you. He likes me. Jamie, what a squad they're going to have over at Newman this year.
They might be tough to defend, don't you think?
I'll tell you what, we're gonna try to get some games. I'm sure we're going to be covering Newman. I know they do play Loyalsock later in the year. But they're reshuffling their schedule right now. A lot of these Northern Tier teams are not traveling, and some of them are out of school until, I think, the 20th of January, they said, up that way. Long 3 for Wilson, no good. Rebounded by Kavanaugh. Kicked it back over to Watkins. Ross. Clark calls on the rebound.
That was a pass. Tell you, Ross looks like he has a clue what he's doing, doesn't he? Is he only freshman? Did we say that?
He's a junior.
Oh, he's a junior.
Yeah, he played a lot of JV time last year for Ross. Over to Oh, no look pass. Nice pass underneath. Kicked it back out. Embick, long 3, drains it. Cam Embick. That sounds like a hockey name, doesn't it?
Yes,
Mark?
it does. Very much.
I bet he takes a nice slapper from 30 away.
Uh-oh.
Back court. Over and back, and clock still running here, 69-30.
According to Doc Massey, as I was talking about, Siraj is in the double-doubles. He only has 9 rebounds today, so he's going to let me down already. 21 and 9 out of the gate. What kind of performance is that? I would bench him tomorrow. Tell him you have to earn your way back in line. Nice pass from Julius. See, that's a good trip. Right there is when you're used to running the floor, you get breaks like that. There are not a lot of high school basketball teams that can advance the ball with 4 passes like that and a dribble with no dribbles. And even the outlet pass. I've been impressed with Julian. Julian, he's hit a couple threes. He shoots it like he knows what he's doing. He's just not firing it up and trying to bank it off the glass. And if they can keep him effective and active, like we said, we think he's going to be in the starting lineup tomorrow because they're going to go with we think they're going to go with this 6-player rotation. That's a good take. And again, you're not always going to get that call, but Gallick's got to take that in there, and sometimes he's going to get some whistles.
And Danville's a very, very physical team. Like last year, they simply outmuscled Loyalsock. Harwood, the younger brother Harwood, not Dyson, Dante, I believe his name is. Harwood, he is a monster on the boards. Dressler was the difference. The first time they played last year, Loyalsock beat him, and then when Danville did beat him, Dressler was out that first game. Suffered from some football injuries. It was early in the year. But when he came back, Jagger Dressler, fantastic athlete.
And we talked about, Jersey Shore is the football players that had so much success, and the confidence is going to carry over into basketball season. Of course, Danville's a district champion too. Yeah. So those guys that are coming in that certainly had plenty of success this fall.
Yeah, Shore's next game will be Tuesday, home against Selinsgrove. Then next Saturday at Central Mountain, and then they got Shamokin on the 20th. That's their next 3 games coming up. For Loyalsock, they're at Danville tomorrow, Bloomsburg on Tuesday, Southern Columbia on Friday, and then home against Tyrone area on Saturday. They just
Tyrone,
picked that
he's
game.
good.
Yeah, Tyrone's good.
He's good. That one guy at Tyrone, he's good.
21-3 last year, so hopefully we'll have that game here. Not sure yet as the schedule keeps fluctuating here. We have a flex procedure like the NFL. Yes. We'll see if we can get to flex the game. Long 3 off the iron by Cannon West.
Oh, he's undressed.
Bloom buries it.
Owen Bloom with the bucket.
All right, well, I think if a kid's got a ripped mask, you got to stop the game, don't you?
I swear I saw a couple kids not wearing masks.
I think
I overlooked. I didn't think Siraj had one on.
Don't you have to stop the game? His mask broke.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there's no rule. That's a double dribble. He got away with that. I'm sure there's no rule against that.
Good block by
There's
Julian.
no rule in the rule book, but common
up ahead
sense
to Clark.
should prevail. Oh,
missed the bunny. Lays it up and in. Is Ross. 73-30. 2-minute warning here. In the fourth, Bloom long 3.
Nice.
Bloom has a nice touch for a big
That's
guy.
Not bad.
Owen Bloom for 3.
6'4" junior.
These are just things now to go back to practice and say, Coach, I told you I could shoot it. I told you. I don't know why you don't want me shooting the 3. I can make it.
Landon Winters now into the ball game. And also
Jaron
Brining.
Goes a lot quicker with the running clock.
It does.
So who did you say Jersey Shore has next? Selinsgrove. Selinsgrove's a winnable game for Jersey Shore.
Absolutely. Spencer Bryan into the game. Excuse me, I called Brining.
One of the
Jersey Shore foul number 15, Cayman West, is first.
One of the other things that is going to be interesting to see as this year goes on is how many practices do teams get in, because we're going to see who's kind of opting out of games, who's scheduling as many games as possible. But if you're trying to cram 22 games into a month, what are we doing? I couldn't see what you said. If you're trying to cram 22 games into a month and a half, there's not a lot of time to practice. You have to have some off days in there. You have to have rest. So,
I'm just going to segue off that real quick. So if you need some rest and you need some up in your step, there's no better thing to take is the King Kong energy drink. It's coming soon on Amazon. It's going to be available. I did a taste test over the summer. Get your Kong on, Mark. It's what the pros drink. It's King Kong energy drink. Cam got his King Kong shirt. We be Kongin'. We be drinking that energy drink, and it's coming very soon on Amazon. Watch for it. You will not be disappointed.
So you did a taste test.
I did a taste test.
How good?
It is 10 times better than Red Bull.
Is it really?
It is.
Now, see, I say that. I've never had an energy drink in my life.
It's good. It is very good. It has a nice, it's almost like a cotton candy taste. It's really good.
Wait, don't you get old to the point where a cotton candy's just too sweet?
I don't like cotton candy, but I'll tell you what, I do like the King Kong
So hold
energy
on.
drink.
Wait. So you love this. It has a cotton candy taste,
It almost
and
tastes,
you don't like cotton
It
candy.
tastes
How does
like
that
cotton candy bubble yum. You remember that?
I
didn't know
do
they
like.
still make that. That's what it tastes like.
I like bubble yum.
It's going to be on Amazon soon. Put it in your cart.
I'm looking at like my geometry proofs. You like the drink. It tastes like cotton candy. You don't like cotton candy. I don't know how that goes together.
Cotton candy bubble gum.
Okay.
Turn his mic off. Isn't he done? Last 10 seconds. Blew him another 3.
Oh, I thought he had 2 in a row.
Off there, and this game is going to come. Oh, he stepped on the line, and it's going to be turned over. And there's your horn. It's a final score here from Loyalsock. Loyalsock 75.
Thanks for coming out.
Jersey Shore 35. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. We'll be right back after a word from Dolly's Diner.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Hi, Lyle and Blaze here, and Lyle's dressed as a delivery man to remind you that you can buy your car online and we can deliver the car right to your house. Okay, maybe Lyle won't deliver the car right to your house, but you buy the car online from us and we will deliver it to your house. Or buy your car online and stop in any one of our showrooms for an express delivery.
Tired of slipping and sliding around in your current vehicle? Stop in at Blaze Alexander Subaru and take a test drive in America's best-selling symmetrical all-wheel drive. And with interest rates as low as 0% on most new Subaru models, this could possibly be the best time of the New Year's to buy your new Subaru. Or if it's a certified pre-owned Subaru you're in the market for, we have one of the largest selection of certified pre-owned Subarus in the area. And with interest rates as low as 0.99% on certified pre-owned, it's definitely worth the trip to the Strip. So start your New Year's out the right way and make the trip to the Strip in Montoursville, home of the $1,000 low price guarantee.
It's the winter sales event, and the Kaiser Boys and Dan Goldman of Fairfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to celebrate with you. Drive home a new 2021 Jeep Compass, save over $4,700, or check out this new 2019 Ram 3500, save over $8,600, or get 0% for 72 months on many new vehicles during the Start Something New sales event. 2 convenient locations, Route 405 in Muncie or Route 11 in Danville. Fairfield, for fantastic
Back
deals.
here on Web Weekly Live, Hoopers Only TV, with our Blaze Alexander player to game. One of the Ali brothers, the brothers Ali, as Jim Webb likes to call them. Siraj, fantastic game tonight. Unofficially, Doc Massey, doing this remotely, had you at 21 points, 9 rebounds. They simply did not have an answer for you down low.
Yeah, thank you. I missed a couple alley-oops that game. Actually, I missed 2 of them.
I saw your brother. I saw you point to your chest saying your fault. I was waiting for a rim rocker.
Yeah.
He tried to feed you there.
So Eli threw me one. He actually threw me one against Selinsgrove. I caught that oop, but I didn't catch it this game.
Yeah. But I know that we talked about this in the area here. They're going to be hard-pressed to find someone to match up with this team down low. You guys are really, really tough down low. And what do you contribute that to this year?
What do we contribute? We, like you said, we are tough down low. We have 2 good big men, me, Julian Wilson. We also rotated Brendan Clark in their lineup. Our guards are quick. We have Eli, Dom, Idris. We also have Sean Jensen.
You put your brother last.
I was naming the big men first.
Okay, yeah. Well, hey, always put yourself first. That's he's the older brother, so he could take a step back.
Yeah, so we travel to Danville tomorrow. That should be a good game.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about a little bit. Mark and I talked a little bit about Danville. Last year when you guys played them early in the season, they had some injuries. You kind of had your way with them, but last year towards the end, they gave you that one loss. They were healthy, and they really outmuscled you guys last year, and they're a physical team.
Yes.
And they got almost everyone back on that team. James is gone. I know Maven James is gone, but it's going to be a good game. It's out in Danville. we wish you the best of luck. We don't have the game tomorrow night, but I know you guys will be ready. What do you guys look to do in that game?
I think we look to do what we do in every game. We run the court, hit open people threes. We have a lot of good three-point shooters.
Yeah.
Last year, Danville beat us off free throws. I think they hit like 26 for 28 out of the free throw line, and I think we only shot 10. But I think we're matching up physical this year, more physical. So I think it should be a better game.
Well, you guys definitely have a lot more size, it seems, down low. And like Mark and I were talking about last year. At one point in the season, Kim, said, who gives me the stats. I thank her so much. She's so good with stats. You were shooting like 72% for the field, and that's with Aiden Guerra and Reese Watkins on the team, taking most of the shots. So they were setting you up a lot of times down low. This year, Adris is going to be the leader on the team, and then it's going to fall right on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, a junior 6'4", I think you grew from last year.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I was 6'2" last year.
And Mark said next year, if you end up being 6'6", it's going to be tough. Like I said, they're in for a rude awakening. This is a great team here Loyalsock has. CI always puts a good team on the court. And I said, losing your top two scorers, the cupboard's far from bare. You guys just look to reload every year, and it's always a pleasure coming here. And for Mark and myself, we wish you, Jim Webb, who's not here tonight, we wish you good luck tomorrow night in Danville. Bring home a victory, and I'm sure we'll be covering your game possibly next weekend. I know you guys picked up a game, but we definitely will have the Williamsport game on the 19th.
Yeah,
and that's always a good game. The records are out the window. All right, so for everybody here at Webb Weekly, Hoopers Only TV, Siraj Ali, Mark Musina, I think he's over there. Cam did a great job. Dante on camera. We'll see you. Good night, everybody. It's a final score. Loyalsock wins it 75-35. Good night, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday from the Magic Dome, Williamsport against Crestwood.